Hey Virgo, welcome back. Okay, listen, this is going to be the first part of November 2017 love relationship energy reading. Energies are fluid, right? So from now, flowing through November, and then I'm going to come back and do the end of November into December readings, but I wanted to get these out for you guys. So I always tell you guys to check your moon rising and also your Venus in order to take additional messages from those readings and kind of put the story together for yourself. If you did in fact not listen to the video that I put up, it's only a few minutes, but these readings are getting very specific. So my readings are predominantly the ones that are going to attach onto the energies that are in most need of hearing the messages that come through. So if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. And don't, get worrisome over a circumstance and situation that's not pertaining, like resonating to you. If it's not clicking, then it's not for you, okay? But my readings have been getting pretty specific here in regards to circumstances and situations, because there's a lot of energies that need to be cleared out of other people's lives in regards to, hold up in soulmate connections, people not making decisions, egos getting in the way, things of that nature. Also, just malicious energies that could be doing things to other people. So, those are the types of things that are coming out. So I am, in fact, doing an intuitive sorting here, which will only take me a minute. But I just wanted to let you guys know that prior to me starting this so that, you don't get confused. One more time. Okay, and I will use the rest as clarifiers if need be. So let's see what comes out here for Virgo, first part of November 2017. Virgo. Really, Virgo, still? Or someone dealing with Virgo energy? Something needs to end. Especially if you're dealing with a water sign. Yeah. Okay, listen. I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. So, there's a lack of progression and a serious step back here over a complete ending. And it's looking like it's involving a family situation. There's some sort of worry and anxiety over finances. There is lack of communication. There's definitely some sort of jealous energies here. There could be accusations of third-party involvements in regards to, a circumstance and situation that just needs to end. Because it's showing me here that there is, if you're dealing with a water sign, if you're dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the lack of progression and the serious setback over this complete ending is based off of, a home environment situation, worry and anxiety. It's like you don't want to leave, or the other person doesn't want to leave. But both people are feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. And if you're dealing with a child in the home environment, it's also showing me here that the child could also have some sort of resentment in regards to the situation because they're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of it also. But it's almost in a sense if this is you, Virgo, or the other person, it's like you don't want to leave and you're causing worry and anxiety to not only yourself but all people involved. And it's showing me here that you're worried about this separation. You're worried about, being alone or vice versa. But it's going to end because it's not ending. It's like there needs to be action and change taken in the social standing of this of this situation, because I remember seeing this a few times now. There's jealous, possessive energies. There's lack of communication surrounding a water sign. They're wanting to take steps forward in order to remove themselves from the situation, because they, in fact, could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at a distance. Either you, Virgo, are, or this water sign is. They're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that they could want to be coming into union with, but this water sign could be holding you back, and or vice versa. So if you're a male Virgo, you could be dealing with a soulmate at a distance, and they're air. But it can be vice versa. But I just got that pretty specifically because it shows the feminine energy card here, along with coming into union. But Virgo, you also could have manifested a child with this person at a distance. And now you're wanting to reconcile with this person because you found out about some third-party involvements that could have, in fact, deceived you. And they could have deceived you over social media, over the computer, something of that nature. Now this whack story is coming through. I'm like this, I'm like watching one thing, and now I'm going into this other thing. I'm like, what the hell is all this now? Listen, if you're a male Virgo and you got water in your chart, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at a distance. And you could have manifested a child with this person. Specifically, if your Virgo is in your moon or rising, and you could have a water sun, Venus. Or vice versa. It could be vice versa. You could be a Virgo sun, Virgo, like Earth rising, and then your water's in, you have a moon and Venus water, something of that nature. It's an Earth-water combination. There could be other signs in there, but you have Earth and water, specifically Virgo. It's the Virgo reading. Virgo and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right, there you go. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be any of those four. You know your connections. Just take with you what you understand, especially if there's a child situation involved here. You shared passion with this person. You could have manifested a freaking child. But somebody deceived you, and you cut this person out of your life. Now you have negative emotions attached to these unfortunate events, because there could have been a complete ending with this child situation, and somebody could have deceived you. But what it's showing me here is you're being spiritually guided to the truth. You could have found out the truth, because you cut this person out of your life, and it was a negative situation here. And it could have been due to the fact that you were worried about finances, but also there was jealousy and possessiveness here in relation to you and this connection to this person at a distance. So now you're trying to take steps forward because you're being guided to the truth. I pick up you could have already found out the truth in the way in which you're looking in the cards. You had worry and anxiety before over a child that could have manifested, because this is indicating passion, like passion legit in a bed. I'm not kidding you. If you knew all the meanings behind some of these cards, you would die. And when they come out, when they're, depending on how they're laying, the story, these are these whack stories I'm reading, okay? But there was passion with this person, and a child manifested, point blank period, and then worry and anxiety crept, and you cut this person out of your life, and now you have negative emotions attached to this unfortunate event, because there is a complete ending in order to have a brand new beginning here. But this child with this person at a distance was meant for you to go to. I like them apples. So this situation that happened went down the other path. There's always a choice, right? There's always a choice. So the other path was chosen, not the path to go with this person. Because this person is your soulmate, and they're at a distance. So this is indicating that, and the child, regardless, there's a Virgo energy that did not go to an air energy at a distance, and just make it real specific, they got water in their chart. So listen, this is showing me here that this happened. Now you're being spiritually guided to the truth. Because somebody could have lied to you about a third party. And now this situation has caused the other person at a distance to feel fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation because they don't even know why you just left them and abandoned them. And this could be due to the fact that somebody lied to you because they were jealous over your connection, so they lied to you, and this could have been over the internet. This could have been communication brought to you, social media, email, something of that nature. It's not specifically showing me who, but somebody could have contacted you. They were jealous of your connection, so they lied to you about that person dealing with a third party, and that it couldn't possibly not be your child, something of that nature. So you cut this person out of your life, caused this storm here. Now you're being divinely guided to the truth. And now you're taking steps forward because you want to come into union with this person, but it's completely ended. And your worry and the anxiety is if it's over forever, or if it can come into union. Because you want to take action and change in the social standing with this person and come into union, but you could in fact be worried about your financial independence. So you're needing to gain your ambition in order to achieve success here, because the only reason you have a lack of progression and a setback over getting to this person you want to come into union with who's at a distance is based off of you needing to completely end your home environment situation, get out of that, then you come into union with this person. Because whoever you're dealing with at this time, and then you cut out someone at a distance who could be specifically air. This, in fact, was your soulmate. Is your soulmate. But in order for you to get to this person, you need to completely end this situation that you're involved in your home environment. Because it's indicating here moving to a new home in order to reconcile with this person, because you now got the truth. And now you have worry and the anxiety that you found out the truth, further causing you lack of progression, yet you're not communicating with this person. So now you're needing to take action and change in your social standing, because you may need to move at a distance for work, and you're worried about that. But you're needing to take action and change in your social standing because you're now realizing the person you cut out of your life is the person that you were always meant to be with, but other people affected that. But now you're needing to take steps forward through each step. Listen, this is no lie to you, because this is the truth path. Through every step you take on your path, by following your heart, you bring this union together because you end this old energy to no return. You move to a new home, but your lack of progression and a setback is you in relation to you. You are causing your own internal worry and anxiety and your own lack of progression and setback, whether you're moving towards a soulmate or not, or just getting out of this home environment situation that could be dealing with a water or an air sign. irregardless, you're causing your own lack of progression and setback based off of needing to gain your ambition in order to achieve success and take action and change in your social standing, either by removing yourself from the home environment situation with air or taking action and change in your social standing in order to come into union with air. They are at a distance. Yes. Virgo. The hell's going on? But you're allowing others' wishes and desires to affect your decision making. But I'm picking up it's unwarranted because you're causing your own self a lack of progression and setback. It's like you're forcing up against something that you know is already over. Because if you're dealing with a circumstance, a situation where there's a child and there needs to be a divorce or a leaving of that environment, it's like you're causing yourself to feel they're causing your lack of progression and setback, but it's because you need to make a decision. And if you left someone based off of lies and deceit of third parties that you could have manifested a child with at a distance and you just cut them out of your life, you now got the truth. Now you're seeing them in a whole other light because the fog of illusion, the veil's removed. But your lack of progression and setback is based off of the excuse of others' wishes and desires causing your lack of progression and setback. No, this is called mental chatter. That's your belief. But by following your heart here, your truth path, you get what you want. Because what's been going on is not working. So if you're dealing with a water sign, specifically a water sign, you need to break down your established mind thought patterns when it comes to relationships. Because this old belief system here is what needs to be broken down. That's what's causing your lack of progression and your setback. You're not going to be lonely. You're never alone. You always have yourself. And if you don't have a soulmate that you're moving to, understand me. The divine is getting you out of a karmic situation in order for you to go be alone so you can get to know yourself on a deeper level, because this circumstance and situation here is not happy. No, it most certainly is not. Because you're losing your focus because you feel stuck in a daily routine. You're needing to gain your focus. You're needing to gain your focus. Listen, you're needing to use your common sense and your good judgment. You're losing your lack of focus, causing yourself to feel stuck in a daily routine. Focus. Use your common sense and your good judgment. By using your common sense and your good judgment, you can see through the veil of illusion that you are believing other people are controlling your choices, but that's your old belief that needs to be broken down because you're not following your truth path. By the use of your common sense and your good judgment, you get your wishes and your desires. But you didn't, and if you're dealing with that child situation, you didn't use your common sense and your good judgment when it came to that situation. Now you're feeling stuck in a daily routine, losing your focus, allowing other people, it's like your brain's racking a mile a minute. Over financial stability. Listen. Your stability comes by you following your heart. If you're in an environment that does not feel good, it trickles into the rest of your life. Yes, I use the word trickle. Because one part of your life is like, the rest of it starts to be like, Get what I'm saying? Okay? So you're needing to break down this because it's causing you to not feel good. But if you knew that if you could just change your perception and see it through the other side of the looking glass, you would see that everything you desire is right in front of you by following your truth. But this unrequited love that we know is lack of love of self is due to third-party involvements. This is indicating you had a developing love affair. This also indicates a child being manifested through that developing love affair. Now you're feeling this lower level energy racking in your brain because you didn't use your common sense and good judgment. You're losing your focus. You chose to do whatever they have you, but what I'm seeing, it was a bad judgment call because somebody disillusioned you by lies and deceit. They were jealous of your connection. But what I'm being shown here is that this happened because you were meant to be with this person. But your fear of financial stability and things of that nature caused you to remain stuck in this karmic situation. Now you want to get to this person, but you don't know what to do. Listen, make a choice. You're in separation from the person that you have this developing love affair with. Now it's time for you to make a choice here, because if you're stuck in this home environment situation, worried about your financial stability, you cannot get to this new beginning if you are keeping yourself stuck here. It's your choice. It's showing me, Virgo, you're causing your own lack of progression. Because you started a romance of the soul with the person you could have manifested a child with, and or, this is indicating you started a romance of the soul with the soulmate, but you don't have a new beginning here because you're not completing these karmic cycles. Your new beginning is contingent on you, on you, on you. Manifestation, taking the leap of faith. You're not doing either. Both karmic situations, circumstances, you need to make a choice. You want to go to the soulmate? Well, how do you get there? Belief, desire, in alignment, noise and chatter of others, doesn't matter. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Do nothing, move nowhere. Take the leap of faith, manifest for yourself, get out of this karmic cycle, and see the effect of what you bring into your life, which is then moving this into the upright. But what are you doing? Evaluating before taking action. How long are you going to evaluate this? Your feelings are mutual with this person. There's healing, steady improvements, and happy surprises, and a second chance to redo this. And you will, in fact, have victory. And here's your energy, Virgo, and a fresh, brand new beginning. And if you're dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, fresh, brand new beginning and a victory here, because this all was by divine design. But these legal documents pertaining to the home have yet to still been worked on. Communication in order to resolve problems. Moving to a new home. They're still not filed. Or they're in the works to being filed. But you're not doing it because you're still worried. Careful plan. Not pushing things, yet wanting future success. Why? Because we're worried about our financial freedom and laying foundations. Listen. Keep planning. It remains a plan. You need to take action. But you're not doing it. And if you did, I don't see that you did it yet. Most, whoever's watching this, most Virgos, regardless, specifically if you got water in your chart, you most certainly did not. Yep. Listen. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you're Virgo, you're being spiritually guided to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. If you have not yet met a soulmate, you're being guided to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy if you have not yet met a soulmate. Following me? Because this is the way in which this comes out. Because if you're dealing with air or water in the home, you're being guided to a fire sign if you don't have a soulmate connection yet. If you have a soulmate connection yet, they're air at a distance. But what it's showing me here is that if you are in fact dealing with air at a distance, you in fact have water in your chart. This is the soulmate at the distance. It's part of the journey. The person you're stuck in the home environment situation with, and you don't have a soulmate, the soulmate is on your path, but you got to get out of here. If you already met your soulmate, they could specifically be air and you have water in your chart, or vice versa. Take with you what you understand. That's what I'm being shown. But in order to get there, you got to do something. You got to do it. Do it. You're causing your own lack of progression and setback. It's all an illusion. Close your eyes. It's the truth. So, understand, you cut someone out of your life, negative emotions, unfortunate events from the past. That's not yet completed. Why? Well, because you were meant to be with that person. You're stuck in a home environment situation. You know who the person is. Well, you're being guided to them because you're in a karmic situation that is like this. It's like forcing it to stay together, yet it doesn't want to. Because you're afraid that you lost the connection with the person at the distance. You didn't. But you have to take the steps forward in order to reconnect it. Because it's readily available for you if you would just take action and change in your social standing. What feels uncomfortable is the way you need to go. Yes. Because this part of it is not about comfort. It's about following your heart, which always feels uncomfortable. And then getting there, then you can get comfortable. Not too comfortable, though. I don't want to get boring. But I'm just saying, this circumstance and situation doesn't feel good anyway. I don't feel good at all. I don't feel good at all reading that. Remember, I'm an energy reader. I feel, I see, as I'm reading the cards. So, no, I feel stuck. I feel like I don't even know why I'm not moving. Seriously. Come on, Virgo. Go pack your bags. Go fill up your gas tank. I know you got money. Okay, Virgo, don't lie to me. I know how Virgos are with money. Hi. My rising's in Virgo, so I know. I know you've been hoarding money away. You like to save. Okay. Always have plan B. But listen. Stop holding on to the old energy. I'm done. The person you're dealing with is at a distance. There's a new path readily available for you because you share chemistry with this person. And or you don't have a soulmate yet, Virgo. You gotta move to get onto the new path in order to bring this chemistry into your life because you don't have it where you sit. But this person that could have stirred your romantic feelings that you share passion with in this magnetic connection, they're at a distance. That's where you're being guided to. You always were. You took a little detour. Now you're at the brink of it crumbling in order to get you to move. But if you don't have a soulmate, you're being guided to one. New. In order to recapture this romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of love to shine. This is that energy you shared with this person at a distance. It was fun, easy, and playful. Then things unfolded. You took a detour. Now you're being guided back onto this new path, and you may need to move at a distance. But you have a fresh new beginning by moving there because this is what you shared with this person. And you haven't felt that way since then. This is that person you shared this passion with. You already hooked up with this person, or you gotta get out of this home environment situation so that you can get to this energy. So that you can share passion with someone of a soulmate level. I'm seeing two different Virgo energies. I'm seeing one that has a soulmate at a distance, and then I'm seeing another one who doesn't, who's just staying stuck, who needs to get the hell out of here and go move out of where you are. Soulmate is waiting. There's a need to deepen the bond because this did not happen. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self, your bond deepens. You shared passion with this person, but there was a fear of this. Because there was playfulness, there was passion, there was all this chemistry, but then the bond didn't deepen. Now the bond deepens. But you gotta move forward. How do you move forward? Let go of the control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. And if you did in fact meet the soulmate, you need to keep an open mind about them. They're keeping an open mind about you. And if you didn't meet the soulmate yet, get out of your house. Because why? There's a soulmate freaking waiting for you, but you're worried about your damn finances and career. Listen, Virgo. Listen. I already know you got money hoarded because I see people freaking shoving money in their mattresses. Okay, listen. I know you got money on the side. I know you're worried about it. But listen, if if you're worried about your finances and your career path, there's a brand new path right here that's going to usher these energies in for you. You're going to be fine. You follow your heart. This is what manifests. Money's not hard to make, but when you're doing things just for that paycheck, that's when it seems hard. But when you're doing it from a passionate standpoint, it flows to you because you're not thinking that it's hard. Follow me? If you're being guided to move, it's because there's a better new beginning on the path for you. But you need to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Again, if there was a child situation involved, and you separated from this person, it's now time for you to release your ex because there were third-party involvements here. And if you're dealing with a home environment situation, your finances and career will be just fine. Love yourself first, because if there's a child situation involved that you're needing to separate yourself from, you're going to have to release this ex and have trust and faith in the unfolding because there is not a connection here. Remain optimistic about your love life. And if you've already met this person at a distance, you need to go and work on this partnership and express your love to this person, but you're needing to get rid of these codependent energies that you attracted into your life because that's what caused you to retreat on this person, and this is also the energy that you could have fell to based off of the fact that this person's at a distance, but understanding that this is all nothing more than part of the divine plan, so you're going to have to heal from these family issues because you have a soulmate that you either called into your life and or you're calling into your life and it's waiting for you on the other side of this family issue. So very soon, pay attention to the signs you're being given because you do deserve love, but the deception is that you're on this spiritual journey. You could be worried about what others think about you leaving, but the fact of the matter is that the person at a distance is safe for you to love because this is the lesson. But if you're needing to get out of this situation and you're worried about what other people's judgments are, you need to understand that it is safe for you to love because you're loving yourself first and you're doing this for you and you're freeing yourself. You're taking back control of your life because the true love that you met that's at a distance, you then reconcile with because your feelings are really worth exploring and you're needing to make the efforts in order to remove yourself from these past life karmic relationships so that you can have a heart-to-heart conversation, release and heal the past, and either move towards a soulmate or remove yourself from the home environment situations so that you can meet your damn soulmate. But if you're living in the old, it's not getting any better. My whole freaking back is going numb because you're not balanced. You need... If you separated from the person who you manifested a child with, it was based off of the fact that you did not know how to love yourself first, and you're worried about your money and your finances and all of that. If you're dealing with a third party, that person needs to be released from your life, and you need to have trust and faith in the unfolding and the moving forward. If you're not dealing with that situation, and you're needing to separate yourself from a home environment situation that involves children and a releasing of a person, you need to understand by following your heart, loving yourself first, finances and career will be just fine, but you need to have trust and faith in the unfolding because you're fighting up against something that needs to do what? That needs to end. It's been ending. It's like you're legit right on the ledge, and if I just flipped you, you would fall off. That's how close you are to just doing it. It's okay, do it. Everything you want is on the other side of that. Why wouldn't you go there? I don't know. But, come on, Virgo. Chop, chop. Let's do this. So, if you need me, drop box below. If you ordered a reading with me, it's on its way. Bear with me. I'm not even kidding you. Every day I wake up, I got 45 emails, okay? I'm working on it. I'm getting back to you guys. Do not worry. I've been up since 5 a.m. No lie to you, okay? So I'm doing these readings after I do my work during the day, so that's why they've been coming up slowly, but I'm just going to do an end of November into the middle of December energy reading, so that'll cover all of that then once, I get to it. So, you know that I love you guys. Bye.